talk truth to. Mock news one talk sense so. One mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the place. Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth to truth talk well. But politicians run well. Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. One mad again.
Breaking news.
Yeah, my people, you don't read. Son of me, some food. God, my flesh come. Those of you we don't go hear French. Oh, not every time I will call the interpreter for now. Understand? But those of you know they hear. Meaning say there is no smoke without fire. Son of me, I don't come and miss. I don't forget what you are talking about. So my people are not coming again. I know that they got Pararan party. aka Pararan one of Africa. I'm Maggie. They're not the first person to buy Maggie to take cook. Let me dress like general today. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very big mock news because our officer is coming to inspect the parade. Turn to your right and give officer compliments. That's right, mate. Right, turn one, turn to the one, twice. Hey, we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. I'm not going to parade myself. This is General Pararan one of Africa. Ethiopia Airline, where they go Togo. As the airline they go, once people dey inside though, night thunder strike the flight. For yash. People go they shout Jesus, strike this one. They take up by mistake reach ground. As he reach ground, Togolese say no, they never see this kind of thing once. Who sent thunder to strike flight? Africa, nothing anywhere we know we see. Now there they organize all the juju men to cooperate for the flight. I watch this, people me shocked alive. They call, I don't know, say juju people say get only water. Pray for water. They call it baptize the flight. If you like, get me thunder. If thunder, they put a day shift for flight. Now the flight now after they have sprinkled the water for the flight, they call carry and go cook. Water no enter. They shoot the plane. Nothing enter. This one I waiting there to go list. Those of them ever watch am go here. Regarding love. So native doctor now don't they hustle for Togo. Any now they call. Not even they call pastor. Now the native doctor they also now. Before you enter Togo airport, a native doctor they check you. Not be even that distance. Togolese. I agree to the government. No time. Goes to the other news. This one a special message to Ghana president because waiting the concern. He passed thunder. Put the Ghana president, you are welcome. You do the dress the head close to me, please. Position away. No say person see the fear because the way the head they go where me I be see human being. One person you all see how did they call her? A brim mountain or you put up my face. You understand? So shift the head, go corner head, president. One girl for Akashi sat. The girl they provoke. The girl said Debbie. He said the thing don't tire him. He said the country is not fit, especially the border. Saying a businesswoman. Say the border on a lock and call. Whether they wanna forget the key or just not only you, or Africa president, this thing reach on. Whether on close the border on a come swallow the key. On not know where key they again no. I don't know whether the border now corona they use, they use up. I don't just understand on that. Now people now business is shrinking. They get provoke. The girl say, see, a lot of things now I talk, I not people tell you, but I don't want me you listen to the girl because if the girl cash, when the girl they talk, they do her like this. You don't be like they don't buy pistol for ground. And Mona attend to Ram God. The girl say, I need not the Bura for Akashi sat. What did they grass so? Never watch the girl.
You, Mr. President, if you watch this video, my name is Deborah and your name Dabo. I'm from Akachi South. Fix the bloody country. Things are hard, Mr. President. Things are hard. Go and fine in your country. Stop going from one place to another with things that will not bother us. You people said coronavirus. Look at the burial you did recently. I don't even want to talk. You say coronavirus. You were campaigning from one place to another. Far more to do fucko. You don't do jack. Far more to do nonsense. Far more to steal more. I talk him. You will be criminals. Fix the country. The girlie. You people say, oh, if you are be prostitute, no problem. She can't put in voice. Fix the country, fix the country. No, you don't want to give anybody anything. We just manage with you people. We manage with you people. We have been managing. Mr. President, see, I'm broke. Mr. President, I'm broke. Me of all people, if I go and come cry, Mr. President, I can get hand to mouth. Mr. President, things are not working. We don't have money. Mr. President, some of us, we are sick to pay our bills. We cannot pay. Mr. President, we are not working in this country. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself to be called the president of a country? Then when we talk, you want to be arresting us? You want to be arresting us when we talk? Why are you oppressing us? Why are you taking our voice away? The only thing that we have is our voice. You be Babylon. Come arrest me, join. Fuck all of you people. You people are bloody criminals in suits. And the police that are even arresting people, I pity you people. Because at the end of the day, they don't pay you people while you sleep in kiosks. You don't even have anything to put on your tables. They are killing you bastards. Because you do not have bulletproof vest. At the end of the day, we sit in this country and they give you order. Then you go and arrest the citizens.
Say no care whether you buy for one thing. Just Mona try. Mona feast Africa for us. You understand? This coronavirus, it goes to all Africa government. Waiting make una lock border. I just dey after the border, not your country. Una just close border and up. Now the thing they pass come. The up una not close down. Una just close border. Una open where favor una. Not everybody they fly you. You understand? Una open where favor na lock where favor poor. When another one make poor live for our country, muna just talk, make everybody just find another way. You understand? So muna try help people. And Presido, not go cash it out. That get the way they do it like this. So I ask you when I'm not sure say bullet go fit enter the president. You know they see the head. Or go straight to the news. One prophet for Sele, where they call Tibetan. The man know the year. The man know the year go, you know the year come. He said God don't review to and since say TB Joshua go must kick bucket. Say devil write time for book. Those of you don't know the Sele man, I be this. He said because you don't want them, they don't hear. He said because these people are, he said God not send them. He said those here and since he did book. He said then a lot of people they talk say TB Joshua use the full family to do things. Say Naomi cannot help them. He had that brother they say how they call her Indomie. Why Papa has it be like where they did a train foul. He said because he used them. Those of you never hear Mona listening because this is a complicated news. So wait till they talk out with the man or Taro, you me. Because one of them will be shiny so those of never hear come out.
The Lord said to me that these people will not back again. They were going to use them for sacrifice. And that was true.
That was 2014. Sir.
Yes, he used the mother, he used his brother, he used everything. Can the paper go and interview Joshua at the family? We see anybody who has 2 cars there? No. Because the power they gave to me is not to better the life of his people. But just to come and show that the occultic has power. Even Chris Oyahilome and the rest of them, they are still part of the people. They are still in the gang. They are all there. Do you think Jesus Christ cannot raise a beast synagogue? No. But he said, I have come to walk to show you the way. To show you what? The way. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. When you go to the doctor, you get well. Do you go back there again to go and be playing in the hospital? No. But now when these people don't cross over those things, they put something on the road, they cannot go. They caught them like birds. When you look at the book of Jeremiah 6, Jeremiah 9, he said it there.
Oh, yeah, na hand your thing. Because they go forward. He said a lot of pastors supposed to die this year, but some people could they use their children, their wife till they pay. He said the redeemed pastor is supposed to die. Is he supposed to die this year? But he escaped death. Now he use the pikin take follow, they pay the price. Kumuyi, he escape. Now he use the wife take pay. Or you met Taros who talk about this guy, that big word they talk, don't let my speaker boss. So those of you know here, oh yeah, regarding
what the Lord revealed, he will perform it. Even it will be narrowly. Adeboye too will miss death this year because he has settled. He has settled. Even the Kumuyi too has settled.
How do you mean, sir?
Yeah, they've used their wife, they used their son. But don't worry. We are not bothered about all these things. Let God, if God is God, let him pass through there. We are not rejoicing all over them. But their trouble, their havoc in the city is too much.
Woman, you know, see it though. He said most of the pastors when they disturb us for this country, so all of them are Muslim. The Koko just come. The Koko use church just to confuse us. He said many of them, not me talking. If you don't hear your pastor name there, John will say they say na Muslims who talk. Those of them never hear where they don't say most of the pastors are Muslim. What they're supposed to do, Allah Akbar, I read in the name of Jesus, just to confuse people because they are demonic and they are here to destroy. Those of them never hear. Oh yeah,
so many pastors too are going to die. God never knows them as pastor, and God never knows them as what? As a prophet. They've only come here to do all those fucking things. And when we look at it, all the people disturbing the Christian world today, they are Muslim. When you look at Joshua Temutokpa, he's a Muslim. When you look at Bakar, he's a Muslim. When you look at Olukoya, he's a Muslim. When you look at Winner, he's a Muslim. Oyedepo. All of them. Then the other one who said Professor Suleiman. You see all those things.
Johnson Suleiman.
Just as if they just give them the audacity, go and confuse them.
Nigerians more na use on a brain go church because we don't know whether in they talk truth or in they talk lie. But only whether we contribute to this thing, serve God with your heart. Because if you go to see if you fake the one here, how you voted they know them. All these people now fake, how you voted they know that one never understand. So you need to let us know. Because country and if I see anybody come and say you Pararan, I go press conk for your head from here. They can't hear all where. They will go straight or down, use no time. Our number 3 man don't call out. He said Nigeria not get money. He said Nigeria is poor. Ni country na we go be. The country na broke, he broke manage. Say the country na we see what. Say nothing there the country. Say we not lie to ourselves. Say doesn't know. Say the country not get money and the only option we will get is to borrow. Say so make Nigeria not they complain that they borrow because there is nothing in the purse. Those of you don't know the guy like this. You where they do face like white Gary so. Those of you don't know where they talk about
and our options are really very limited as a country. First, we don't have the necessary revenues. Nigeria is poor. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. Nigeria is not rich. Given the circumstances we live in, given the challenges we have, our resources are so low, our revenues are so low, and therefore the option of not doing anything, just to sit because we have no money, we shouldn't go for infrastructure development, is not even an option worthy of consideration. You cannot keep the economy stagnant.
When they do face like Segate, if you don't know what they call Segate, they say Nigeria not get money. And if you get hard, we are Agbada, say Nigeria not get money. Those of you we never know say the people they squandalize Nigeria money now they be this, and those of you never watching and they talk. Oh yeah,
in Nigeria, senators, he says, earn over $1,700. And the U.S. president earns $400,000 per annum and 190,000 pounds by the British Prime Minister. So we on our own, our channel television, did our own research, and this is what it came to. That in 2015, the budget was about 115 billion, and that's about 3% of the total budget of the Federation. A Nigerian senator earns about 240 million in salaries and allowances annually, while a member of the House of Representatives earn about 204 million naira in salaries and wages annually. The figures make a Nigerian lawmaker one of the highest paid in the world.
You see, They take money past US. They squander this country money. You say money not there. This one why I feel show now. It no go bust na head. This other video na one watch so una go even shout. Those of una wey know say big money amount dey give person BP. No even watch this one. May you know how this our senator take dey squanderize. They don't make Nigeria as they talk to Nigeria. Nigeria don't go. People wey dey make Nigeria na dey be this and Nigerians una dey there. Your honorable, our chairman, una dey feel na dey help us. Just this one wey you wan hear so. You know if you sleep again. Those of you never watch the
government budgeted, for instance, if you look at the 2017 budget for last year, the recurrent budget, let's not even look at capital, recurrent budget for last year, 2.9 trillion naira. Pretty much salaries and the basics. Now, did the government even earn 2.9 trillion naira in 2017? The CBN says no. That the government earned only 2.7 trillion naira. And so we see expenses rising, income not rising as much as expenses. And so even the revenue of today's government cannot even cover the recurrence of ministries, departments, and agencies.
Does that breed crime?
Oh, yes, it does. Clearly it does. Which we've seen the evidence that shows us that states that have more money is where the crime is. States that have more money is where the crime is. Let's look at the details of how much they earn compared to other countries. Now, there's only one country that we can say is the greatest benchmark, the largest economy in the world, the US, where a senator earns the equivalent of less than 5.5 million naira a month. Now, why this is very important is to look at how much revenue the US earns, and let's look at how much it then pays out. Now, listen carefully to this. The US federal government earns the equivalent of 1 quadrillion naira, and you heard me right, 1 quadrillion naira. And so a senator in the US, for every 100 million naira the government earns, the senator gets only 40 kobo. 40 kobo on every 100 million naira. President Trump, and indeed President Obama, gets only 1 naira out of every 100 million naira the government earns. The Nigerian senator, for every 100 million naira the federal government earns, the Nigerian senator gets 500 naira. In simple terms, his salary is 500 times that of the US president. 500 times that of the US president for every naira the government earns. Now, if you don't think that is overpaid, what will you call it?
For country where not get money, where they say Nigeria broke, he poor, when they collect money past US senators, US senator, country where get sense, where their economic proof, and so US economy be. On your Kirivuga, like Yamadio, like Yokozuna, they take small money. Why Nigeria, where the economy they take fat money, when I never sorry give the country, when they collect money pass US senator, where they even get sense. With this one now, you collect money from UK, where will colonize you. You will collect money from oh God. Their money will be passed their own. And they come and say, Nigeria is broke. If Nigeria is broke, do the right thing. Bring all your expensive. But English, you know, at the first. You know, bring all your down on a visa. Otherwise, bring it down. Do face like goat where they dream. Time go straight to other news. For China, they say no be small kasala na the boss. Since where coronavirus come, people if they can't work, so they go to squeeze space. They know they won't come work because of the lockdown. Now when they don't say yeah, maybe people can't work. If some people they can't work, they go to squeeze. They go to talk to customers, they go to squeeze, they go to lost customers. Now there the company say Nehikaba. Now they go do camera. Where if you not smile, you not go enter office. Before you go enter the office, the camera will fail, look your face, go read your face. He did not see smile. When you carry your, or you go get boyfriend, wahala, you call the carry on the call office. This thing go tell you, go back home. No carry your problem, come. Or one kind sugar daddy, you understand what I mean? You want you one guy, but not give you money. Instead of when you are sugar daddy, get your problem for that side. You can't carry a call work. You say they share, they give customer. The computer will just read as oh, you don't get sugar daddy problem. Go back, go back, go back. Now with China, I don't know where they go. They upgrade every day. Those of them never watch away they talk.
Employees in China have two options: fake a smile all the time or go home. The country's Canon offices have been fitted with what's being called smile cameras. These cameras identify employees who have a smiling face. Only then are they allowed to enter the office building or meeting rooms. Canon says these cameras ensure that employees are 100% happy at work. But for a company as big as Canon, they could have really worked on a better alias for surveillance, something that at least does not challenge our common sense. Think about it. Which employee will be happy knowing her emotions too are being monitored now? Chinese firms already monitor programs that their staff use on their computers. CCTV cameras reportedly measure lunch breaks. There are mobile apps that track an employee's movement outside office. And now there are smile cameras monitoring their emotions, forcing them to look happy at all times.
The reason why they would read this is not because of China. We need serious camera like this. Before person go be governor, before person go be senator, go the camera will fit tell us. Will better say, no, not worry, before you promise us, just come. Bruh. Face this camera first. So the camera now God tell us your life. That kind of one now. The Nigerian politician, they don't instead of the camera doesn't go. The camera will chat. Woo woo. Oh no, Gio. No. Go back, thief. Now we go there, yeah, they'll see bribe the camera because this Nigerian politician. We need all this guy because no, you come. I will do this. The moment when I enter they finish, they know they see on a big overall on the wear, agbada on the wear. We get me for Abuja, we get me for Jamang me, Huaring me, brain camp. They don't kill one of them. Sugar daddy. Now all of them, they are. We need this guy camera because I will do this. We say no worry, look the camera. Oh yeah, now this guy will do like this. Now the camera going to tell us on a character. You basically remember on a dubious character for this country. Go straight on that is no time. For the past how many years now, a lot of people they confuse people with courtists, and this thing they bring disgrace to some organization. People call it, you say they be courtists, especially these people they wear black. So now they don't write, their lawyer don't write to everybody for Nigeria. Where they use their name, then they do orukuruku. He cut to they cut like orukuruku, and you never know the meaning of the court, which is of the organization, because they say a courtist. They say NBM, which is New Black Movement of Africa, is not a courtist. And a lot of people now don't adjust this thing. Use that they form courtists that they call themselves Hasman. He said they not get anything where they call Hasman or na Hashman. He said, and they not get any groove. July 7. You understand they say so police. And they talk to Nigeria police. So anybody where you see with black beret, he wear yellow sauce and black with ribbon. You see them for July 7, say that they celebrate anything, hold them and not use their organization to persecute them. Just hold them, just know all those people they be taught. He said their organization not get anything to do with July 7. And their organization not the beat person because he wear beret. God, they don't any push my eye. Why even they call studios so somebody said they fly color? I said, but your color not get this thing. He said all of them. So I go wear black. He said your organization is to help black where they oppress. not be for them to oppress people. And now a lot of people now, because they say they be asthma. He say asthma come during the time of whether they oppress people for school, Uniben or those university. Now there, this new black movement, cutting they pass their message through one newspaper that they call asthma. Now there the name take on. People call Jack and now use that they do kuruku. Now they call something that they are people. Now they do the problem. So they tell everybody, and if you know say you did for NBM, know say the organization will give you rules and regulation before you enter. That shall not carry beat people for street, say they wear beret. That means you go see beat Nigeria police. As I did they talk to Nana, one guy just go enter one court. Whether they call a man fight, I don't know. Then they use green beret. He not read the things where they tell him make he read. He just see one guy wear green beret. Now he slap. I don't know see na army. Till now the guy say they do frog job. You understand it? So that's why now you're join something you don't know the meaning. Let's go wear black beret. So why they fly my color? You go slap police one day. You go slap EFCC and the rest. What can you man wear? So he say, and those of now where they shake per outside. Yes ma, yes ma. He said the organization not turn among they shake. Yes ma. Could call put we be the Jews men who got there uncomfortable. I want to run come on because the organization is to help the people, not to oppress the people. And those of now when they use their name to the do rukuruku in the police they are persecute according to your crime, not with the organization own. So the lawyer don't write to everybody where they for NBM. Read your instruction where and stop to the cause problem. And stop to the fight with the court name, which is the organization name. Sorry, I call her court. All of them are the same thing. You understand? Say because they know they oppress people and they know they shake the waka. But yes, me, come on, me shake it up and down. Yes, me, now go to pursue us where be the Jews. They don't give me one need to now. I don't go no number. So you know if I just say when I want beat me, making with solo guama, now we go treat your folk. You understand what I mean? So the general public, please. They say this IAs, which is the new black movement of Africa, not be caught and they not they oppress people. There be organization that to help people with their day into captivity. They not they use until they kill, they stab. See, so some people hijack them because they call themselves black ass. They disturb with the name. There's nothing like black ass. They know they be black ass and they know they celebrate July 7th. See, so anybody wanna see when I don't call they refer them to them. Amanyonio okay straight, and the organization is not coming to help you. And those of now upcoming there, where they join, no way till you join. Whether na new you join or na asthma you join. If na you join, you better go know where which one you join. No cause they cause problem to people. So I don't deliver my message. No time. We'll go straight to the other news. For Africa, I don't know who swear give Africa. Hey, doing in Africa, I don't know. This one it goes straight to Uganda because it's not tell where I go. Put the president. Do it like Tifman touch. They shine. As you don't hold reach for the post, it's like you can't if you say everybody be like you. There are people, not be the country they help them, and they help themselves. This coronavirus, whether I want use poor, when I want use and make people over poor now because people don't come up for poor, we dey for now people dey now. For Uganda, yes, una they beat people say because they put lockdown, people break out. You not even know you the tell person to stay as without say no food, without say no help. You say me they una call they arrest innocent people. Those who remember watch out. Oh yeah, Rigadelaba.
With over 70,000 cases of COVID-19 in Uganda, President Yoweri Museveni announced strict measures last Friday, which include the ban on private and public transportation within and across districts. Ugandan police have swung into action to enforce the directive in a bid to stem a surge in infections in the recent past. Over 200 people, including traders and travelers, have been arrested for flouting the government order.
Part of the guidelines was to make sure that hawkers and the people who are selling on the roadside are not doing that business.
Uganda has also tightened movement in and out of the country, with only those with the COVID-free certificates being cleared at border points. Schools have been closed, all social gatherings suspended, and bars and restaurants shut in what President Museveni says will help to curb the rapid spread of the virus.
The place where coronavirus they will come, if I dey talk to you, they look on a man not pose you because this is my office, you understand? That's what I did. You understand what I mean? If you not treating them like this, if you say with the fear them, you understand? So be cautious. Look me, put the face. The China where bring coronavirus come, I tweak it, they don't they tweak it, which is they don't they do business. Not they let me they interpret what they tell you, you understand? They don't they do business. Europe, where they put all Europe, even one country for Europe, people will die past if they put the full Africa together, Europe. And they play nation score. For Nigeria, here they say 12 o'clock, people know the waka. I don't know whether corona na arm robber, na night they take the waka with touch. Then I will take for midnight to whether na corona they enter body. Why daytime, market full, people tight each other. They say you can waka, but for midnight, una the reason they do us. I don't know why Africa leaders una to make una citizen. But if una see the white people, no, una want to use corona take kill us. A lot of people, they need to do their business. Make una stop this nonsense. See the nonsense where they do this video where they trend. They bury ordinary coffee. See na person with corona kid. They people wear their PP. I don't know whether na PDP or na. They wear and they suit up like people won't go move. The village cause say no, they must who die. When they open coffee na mango na dey inside. Those of them never wash am.
I thought I should share my thoughts on this. So this happened in Uganda, where the people from the Ministry of Health were burying an empty coffin. As you can see, people came to see and they demanded that the coffin should be opened so that they can see who is inside. Now, upon opening it, as you're going to see in the video, when they opened it, they found out that the casket was basically empty. I had to look at this video many times to really see if the casket was empty. And really, guys, you are going to see it. The casket was really, really empty. I was still in disbelief. You know, I was telling a friend of mine who we were watching the video with, and I was like, no, there's that black thing. Is that not the head? Because I just couldn't believe it that people could do such things, you know. Now, if Uganda is doing this, my question is, how many African countries have been doing this? All these numbers that we have seen that are escalating, you know, the numbers of COVID cases and all that, could this be true? So I'm now here questioning all these COVID cases in Africa. So if Uganda is doing this, how about other African countries? So it means that in Africa, our governments are actually benefiting from this. Hence, they're just publishing a whole lot of cases of COVID-19 deaths and so on. Now, another question, guys, as you can see, look at the casket, right? Look at it. They're opening it and it's basically empty. You
see Africa, una just don't use any small opportunity. Man, never talk to only you might just face the rest Africa leader because not only you want to do this nonsense. Any small opportunity, una want use until una want use until just make una own people. Whether World Bank say they won't give all country we get corona money and make una won't suffer us die you, we don't know. So they wear masks like Niger. Whether more like more they dress like Spider-Man. More you don't know say corona hand. I could just go more they dress like Spider-Man. We could not stop this nonsense. Allow us live our life on a close border. On a they fly. There are some people that don't know where airport in a border they make money on a low. On a want to kill everybody just because of corona. US. Europe, China, they don't live life where and on our cases here, you they flock people up and down for your look design. They flock people up and down. What do you mean we don't call you when go straight down, use no time. But let they root me. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, Apostle the runner. I am General Pararan of the 78,000 battalions. Officer is coming to inspect the parade, turn to your right and give officer a compliment. That's right, miss, right, turn, one, twice. So if you like what you are wearing, I runner. God, maybe General now. This is General Pararan 1 of Africa. Any problem at the Savannah, I go bumptalize the place. So if you like what you are wear, now this guy the runner. So more just the patronizer. Understand the who goes straight on that is no time. So my people now here go stop. My name is Pararan, one of Africa. Oh God, the shirt they make me the move. You get the way you go wear better shirt. You think they affect your performance. You understand what I mean? So as I'm living here, I'm going to Nigeria Army, the base. I will give instruction. You understand? Boko Haram, you want to finish. I'm coming. Time will go. I play Ado. I know they come anywhere. I do my house.